Welcome to GZ Cars. My name is Eric.
And I'm Jesse.
And this is the 2025 Ram 1500 RHO. We're out on the trails. We're not using launch control, but we're going to brake, torque, and Baja mode and see how quick we go.
Oh boy.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Okay. Woo! And off we go, sprinting towards.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Insanity? Probably. Insanity is a good word for this. Because we're starting off right on the Baja trails because, well, it's an RHO. It's kind of meant for this.
Oh, yeah.
It's meant to
Yeah,
go
here
off
comes the boat.
Whoa, whoa! And woo, gotta keep her straight. Gotta make sure she's all well controlled. So, first things first, the TRX is dead.
For now.
For now. Probably's coming back, as did the Hemi. They just came back. But this doesn't have a Hemi. This has the Hurricane Inline 6 twin turbo, 540 horsepower, 521 pound feet of torque sent to all four wheels through an 8-speed auto.
4.5 seconds to 100, not too shabby for
Just
a truck.
real quick, yeah. And this weighs like 6,400 pounds. This is about 400 pounds heavier than a Raptor, the main competitor we're going to talk about today, the F-150 Raptor. Not the Raptor R that's going to be in the hopefully upcoming TRX review once that's back. Anyhow. So first of all, gotta say, I don't mind this engine. Low end power is really useful when doing this.
Wow.
Because you need to power yourself out of these corners and you want to wait to build torque. And we don't have 700 horsepower, so we need it down low. And off we go. Woo!
Oh yeah.
Over these harsh bumps, gotta keep her in. So yeah, it's quick. However,
And then that happens.
oh yeah, that is, we didn't break the truck. That's our radiators jumping in, which are really loud.
You hear them and feel them.
Oh yeah, the whole thing is just vibrating.
It's like the car saying, give me a break.
Yeah, after half a pass, there you go. They're already turned down again, but they're very noticeable. First time we noticed that,
We thought we broke it.
What's going on? But yeah, no, she's fine. And okay, so out on the trails, we've had so many trucks in.
Right.
Jeep, Mojave, we had Raptor, Raptor R, Bronco Raptor, ZR2s, 84Xs, Gladiators. Yeah, this is, I would say, the
It's up there.
third
It's
most
up there.
capable car. It is, yeah. So first of all, this thing takes abuse just as much as a Raptor does. Like, you can just hustle this thing into bumps. You can bounce that front end. The Ram's just not gonna care. It's gonna eat it up and off you go.
But
However, yes, once we talk about actually the suspension setup, here we have the Bilstein suspension. The Raptor,
it edges it out, I think.
I agree. It is significantly more controlled. Even on our first pass here, we kind of ramp up in speed, right? I noticed immediately that this thing is much looser out on this surface. You know, this is a mix out of sand and dirt and mud mostly. And gravel. So it is a very loose surface. However, the Raptor at all times kept very well composed. This is a truck, as fun as it is, I fight it. I've got to fight it a lot, and I got to drive around its imperfections like there, Maria, and just kind of wants to swap ends on me very rapidly. So, for perspective, yes, we did air down on our tires, as we always do, same procedures, but that rear end is much looser here on the Ram than on the Raptors, and it kind of robs you some confidence. So I would say we go about this. Yeah, that was a big slide right there.
Whoa.
And once again, that bump didn't care though. But yeah, so that is an issue. So we are not reaching the same speeds that we reach in either the Raptor R or the regular Raptor.
Still fast enough.
It's still really quick. And the front end is not as communicative, particularly the steering, as the Raptor. So I have a harder time kind of going to that limit and knowing exactly what I'm gonna get out of this truck. Complaints over in terms of that. This thing is still freaking awesome.
Oh yeah.
Like, I am just gonna like gun it like this.
Yeah.
It's sturdier than me, okay? It's sturdier than a human.
Well, that's not saying much, Eric.
Hey, but yeah, so this thing just eats everything up. It doesn't care what you throw at it. It might slide a little bit, but you know what?
Oh, wow.
It'll just go. It'll just be thrown around, but you go. Just make sure you turn off your traction control.
Yes.
Because even in Baja mode, as soon as traction control is on, this thing just kills power completely. Even in Baja, it doesn't let you get a little bit of slip, it just kills power. So you have to turn traction control off, which, I mean, I do in Baja anyway.
Yeah,
Because,
of course.
I mean, we want to get these
Part
big
of the
dust
fun.
clouds and slide around. But yeah, no. So
Oh,
it is,
we need the chiropractor.
right? So yeah, in total capability, I'm probably very close. It's just in terms of confidence, it's not quite there where the Raptor is in terms of like composure on the limit.
We're still both all-stars though.
Oh, dude, I love it. I freaking love it. And on the road, you get, you know, more power. You get a faster truck on the road compared to the Raptor. So that might be something that you would be looking at. Trails, first of all, this thing's 88 inches wide. It's bigger than a Raptor. So really finding a trail that this likes
Yeah, I know.
is tough, and it's not meant for the trails. What I'm gonna try though is I am going to manually shift with my paddles that are split for some reason. It's really annoying. And I'm gonna try to get us some slides going. Worked well in the F-150 and in the Bronco Raptor with the 10-speed, 8-speed. A little harder. We also don't have a dedicated two-wheel drive mode. We just have 4 high, 4 low, and 4 auto. But we can still kind of slide her a little. Just kind of get it out there. And yeah, like it still builds the speed like few other trucks. So
Wow, okay.
breathing, breathing, breathing.
Holy.
So yeah, when we say it's not quite a Raptor,
It's still like 98%
that's
of
like
the way.
saying, I don't quite have $1 billion, I only have 999 million. It's like, shame on me.
Right.
Right? Like, it's still gonna be absolutely hilarious. She doesn't like sliding much because there's no two-wheel drive mode, so you'll have to do your 3-pine turns a lot. And, well, you see the cameras. Cameras don't stay on.
Yeah, that's so
pretty
annoying.
Yeah,
That's so annoying.
if you go into Baja mode in a Raptor, you get that front camera all the time.
Right.
Here, it turns off, which
Like
is,
30 seconds.
yeah, especially on the trail, it is really kind of annoying. But yeah,
Oh,
as you
man.
can see, the limit of this truck is not the truck, but rather the soft, squishy human being within the truck that is subject to all these forces that this truck handles without me. Once again, a lot of movement on that rear end.
Oh my god. Oh, this poor
And
truck.
not quite stable on the brake, but that's fine. It's fun. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Okay, I could do this about 50 million more times until all the batteries are dead and until this channel has a 24-hour live stream of me Baja running. Can't quite do that though, unfortunately. So why don't we hit a softer trail that actually, actually it's pretty tight right now, so we'll have to be careful with that.
Yes, it is tight.
But let's do that, talk about exterior, interior, and wrap it up and see who's the king of, what do we call him, Baja trucks? King of Baja trucks.
Sure. Can we get this camera on though, like permanently? Stupid.
Let me navigate the infotainment system until I found our camera. I think it's there. Oh yeah, let's go top, front. No, let's switch our drive modes to rock. Let's go to rock or sand or something here with these.
Okay.
Just make sure you don't hit rock because rock gets us stuck in the menu.
Mud sand.
Mud sand, yeah, that should be good. All right, so we're in
Okay.
mud sand.
We got our cameras that hopefully will
Let's
stay
see
on.
if they stay on. We got the forward camera and the 360. Okay, off we go onto the trail. While we're at it, actually, let's talk about the interior.
Honestly, I think the interior, for the most part, is a little bit nicer than the Raptor. Minus
agree.
this horrendous infotainment screen.
Yes. So, materials are very Chrysler.
Pretty nice, though.
luxury, but very, very nice. It is a comfortable place to be. Heated, ventilated seats, massaging seats, including bum, and it's a good massage. I really like this. Let me help you here. You good? Yeah, you clear?
We're tight.
And remember we got the DJI on the side, so we got to
Oops.
try to not knock that one off. But yeah, so interior-wise, no, I have,
No complaints.
except for our tech. So we got a passenger screen, which is really sick, but this main center screen, it's so slow.
So slow.
It's the same complaint in every Stellantis vehicle. That infotainment just needs an update so bad. It needs a better processor, it needs a different software. I don't know how to have a CarPlay wireless, which is nice, but yeah, that could be a little better. But you can live with it, but it is, for me, it's a significant detriment. Exterior-wise, while we're totally not scratching up. No jokes, that we'll be careful. This thing looks sick.
It does. It's wide. It's menacing.
I think it actually, I love how the Raptor looks. I think this looks even more menacing than the Raptor.
We got a lot of compliments on this car today.
Yeah, got a lot of compliments. People on the highway were like rolling down their windows like, is this a TRX? Like, no, unfortunately not. But it looks the same. It looks like a race truck. I love the vents on our fenders, super wide fenders. Like I said, even wider than the Raptor because, of course, the Raptor was too tiny. You got to get full city bus width here.
Good luck parking this thing in underground garage.
Oh God, yeah, that doesn't happen. And looks amazing. Interior aside from the screen's really nice. And now we're gonna climb this.
A big rock there that I kind of want to avoid.
Yeah, I think it's like 20. What's that?
Yep.
I think it's like what 20 degrees uphill or something. This part, right? Yeah,
Yes.
she's doing fine. She's not giving us too much throttle. This is pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, no problems.
Of course, not the harshest trail, but I think for an RHO, you're not really gonna be trail hunting. You're gonna be more going way too fast off-road over Baja and sand dunes and all the fun stuff. Okay, let's talk about pricing and figure out which one we like the most.
Pricing's, yeah, it's going to depend on which country you're in.
Yes, so here in Canada, we're looking at $126,000 Canadian, which is almost fully optioned out except for our sunroof on top. So that puts it about the same as a well-equipped F-150 Raptor with a 37-inch package. In the US, this actually undercuts the F-150, sitting at $86,000 US. That makes it a very interesting comparison. So let's decide on which one we would take. F-150 Raptor versus RAM RHO. 3, 2, 1, Raptor.
Ram.
Oh?
I'm talking, if we're in the US and you're getting this for less money, it's hard not to say Ram.
Okay, yeah.
In Canada, where they're the same price, I'm probably going to go Raptor.
Yeah, so I think this has a slight image problem as well, because the Raptor is cool.
It's a Raptor.
It's a Raptor. Amazing. And then you got the Raptor R on top, which is like even cooler.
But that's like the unobtainium, like most people can't afford that.
But the normal Raptors, they're sick. Now this started as a TRX.
Yes.
And it replaces temporarily the TRX. So it's not an upgrade on a Raptor, it is a downgrade on a TRX, which automatically people are like, they just like asking me, is this a TRX? And
no.
you're like, nope.
And they're like, oh, that's not cool.
Yeah, and people say, oh, rev it. And I was like,
doesn't sound great.
People literally said, come back next year when you have the V8 back.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
So, yeah, so that's, I think, a bit of an image problem because people are always going to assume it's a different truck. That being said, I think this thing is phenomenal. In the US, I think there's a good reason to get this. I agree, especially because most people are not going to go Baja running every day or going to care about those last 5% of capability.
Right.
You're still getting a nicer truck on the inside.
More power.
More power. It's faster putting it down. You have massaging seats, ventilate. You get all the good stuff. And I think that's, for most part, is valuable. It's like very valuable. While here up in Canada, I think I'll take the 37-inch Raptor, but it is really close. This is a really, really nice truck. It's a hell of a lot of money. So are all of these.
I will say, it probably performed better than you thought it would, right?
It is looser than I thought. I expected this to tie the Raptor. Are you good on the right side?
I would have to scrape the left.
In terms of like Baja performance, but it was just a little less composed than I'd expected, but that's probably also the weight and all that. Thank you guys. Always going to share the trails, but yeah, let us know which one would you take. Would you take the F-150 Raptor, or are you team RHO, and are you excited for the Hemi and the TRX to come back?
I am.
Oh yeah, because I wanted Raptor R versus TRX comparison.
Ooh.
Anyhow, let us know what you think. Like, subscribe, and that. Definitely don't send it right now.
No,
usually.
Crazy.
It's the 2025 Ram 1500 RHO.
See ya.
Reasonably high up, but premium chocolate option. Thank you for watching this video on JC Cars. Pure testosterone! Oh! What the f is this piece of shit?
If you guys like the video, don't forget to hit the bell and subscribe.
Should I just drive into a tree now, or?
And we'll see you next Friday at 8:15 a.m. Eastern for a whole lot more fun. Bye-bye.